Is everybody having fun with my music? I'm by myself, if you can't tell. Just gonna goof off. Gotta resync. The fact that I have no lives concerns me a little bit. But I should be fine. I think. I gotta figure out... Because we're missing 40 notes plus 5 jiggies. We've already got the Jinjo jiggy. I think there's a lot that I need to do related to the church that I haven't figured out yet. We already got the cellar. Maybe I should go up to the top of the house and see what's going on up there.
Sorry, had to tell Dad.
Okay.
He said he found a snake outside, and I was like, oh man, do I have a story for you? He's done making noises.
1,
so you know.
2, 1, 2, 3.
Can you redo that, please?
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
That's much better, thank you.
Okay.
There was just extra clicks movement
Yeah.
at the end, and so I was like, I'm never going to be able to find the sync point for that. Okay.
We're back.
We're back. Hello.
Hello.
Spoopy, scary skeletons.
These are not spoopy skeletons. These are the goofy-looking skeletons throwing bones.
They don't even throw bones, they just kind of chase you with like a weird chest run, but it's not really running, it's more like chuffing.
When are you gonna run out and fall apart?
What? Oh, you can get in the water as the pumpkin. Oh.
I have a feeling
there's a
I
hole.
need to be in the... I need to be in the well. Hey! I found one.
Yay! Alright.
Ba-doop, ba-doop, boop.
Oh, so I was going to tell Phil a story.
Ah!
Because Mom told me this story this week. And I couldn't remember this happening. So I'm going to tell the story to you.
Okay.
I want to know if you remember this.
Okay.
So our grandmother, Granny, lives in an old Victorian house.
Very old house.
Very old house. And she's lived in there our whole lives, but, the house is old and it makes weird noises, and it's also out in the middle of the nowhere, so it's really spooky, especially when you live in the city, right?
Yeah.
So we were like 8 and 9, somewhere around there. We were over there and we're sitting in the living room watching TV or whatever and talking. You know, like we did when we were kids.
Yep.
And, you might be able to get into one of those holes.
That's what I was thinking, but I don't know how...
I don't know either.
I don't know how.
I don't know either. Try that hole?
I don't think I need to go in there, though. If there's no way for me to get in there, I don't think I need to go in there.
Okay, I guess not. Anyway, so...
Although, actually... Let me try this. Anyway, you were saying.
So, we were sitting in the living room, or what was the living room when we were kids. Like, you know, just down the stairs. You know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
So, we were sitting there and all of a sudden we hear this noise and it's like a noise. Do you remember this at all?
No.
So apparently we were sitting in there talking and it would make this noise and we would both get quiet and be like, what was that? I don't know. Okay, it's gone. And then we would start talking again and then all of a sudden it would go and we'd be like, what the hell is that? And then I went in to get something to drink, and I asked Mom if there were snacks or whatever, and I'm talking, and it makes that noise again, and you would dart into the kitchen because you didn't want to be in there by yourself. Mom didn't tell us what it was until finally we were just like, what is that? It was newspaper hanging up outside, so the wind wouldn't go against the door, because it would do that, because it's an old house. But if it hit it exactly from the west direction, it would make that weird noise, and neither of us knew what it was.
That's funny.
Yeah. You know, and kids are stupid, so we're just like, what the hell is that?
Good God almighty. That's funny.
Yeah. So
Kids are dumb.
and you can say that as like you were in advanced classes, like, but kids are objectively stupid.
Oh yeah, kids are dumb. Let's not sugarcoat things.
Yeah.
Kids are stupid.
It's interesting. I'm taking that introduction to fiction class, which is going very well. Thank you for asking. And I have a 97 in this class right now.
Nice.
Right, so it's going well.
There's gotta be a way up there.
Yeah. Why does the clock not have hands?
I don't know.
Is there like a flight pad thing on the top of the house?
That's what I was thinking. I think I need to get to the top.
Yeah.
I was kind of chatting with everybody, trying to figure out what to do. All of the people that can respond to me.
It's just me.
While you were
telling Dad.
Yeah, getting Dad.
Telling Dad the story from Reddit. I'm not going to tell you what the story is, but there's this story. It takes place in like a hotel off the road or something. I highly recommend reading it if you need something to laugh at. But it has something to do with a clog in a toilet.
Yes.
If you have not seen it, you need to go find it. Just look up clog in toilet Reddit story. It should pop up.
Hopefully.
I would imagine that it would pop up. But it's been going around like Twitter and Tumblr. So if you can't find it on Reddit, you can try either of those
Yay!
places. You need to...
Aww.
You can try either of those places. You might be able to just jump up there as you're walking as Kazooie.
There we go.
Never mind.
Got it. Yay!
So... shit.
What the hell?
Oh, right. So the professor and I were having a discussion. So I think that's just to help you get up there. But I think I don't know if we had this discussion on the channel, but I definitely had this discussion with you. We were reading Raymond Carver's Cathedral this semester for Intro to Fiction, and I've read this thing 3 times for class already. 3 for different classes, and I hated it all 3 times. Right? So we read it for class this week, and I actually liked it.
Damn it.
And so part of me reading this story again was me trying to figure out why all of a sudden I like this story. Like, what the hell happened in the past, however long it's been. It's been 5 years, by the way. So, I was trying to work that out with the professor, and we were talking about character this semester in terms... there you go. This week, as we were reading the stories we were reading. Raymond Carver's Cathedral arguably being the most well-known. We were also reading things like Anton Chekhov's The Lady with the Little Dog, and
There we go.
some other stuff. A lot of it I didn't know already.
We already did the chimney, right?
Yes.
I think so. Because we're still missing a lot. Because that was only our 7th Jinja, or 7th Jiggy?
Yeah, you got all the Jinjos already, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you need to figure out how to get the gates open, I think.
I don't know if you're supposed to get the gates open.
I guess not.
The church, maybe.
Yeah, the church definitely opens. But maybe you need to kill all the tombstones that are walking around.
I already did that
You
once.
Sure?
Yeah.
Oh. Did you give all the pots eggs they threw in the
Yes,
flowers?
that gave us a Jiggy.
I don't know. Anyway, so we were talking about character. And one of the things we were reading this week was by Margaret Atwood. And if you don't know who that is by name, she wrote the book that inspired The Handmaid's Tale, which is super popular right now.
Yeah.
The show. The book is actually called The Handmaid's Tale. I haven't read it. But the short story she wrote was called Happy Endings, and it was kind of like a choose your own adventure type of thing, where like there were 6 or 7 different sections, and they were each telling different parts of the story. And like section A was the typical happy ending, like Mary and John fell in love, and you know they had a family, and then they died, and that's it. And so in essence, the story is, all the endings are the same because the characters die at the end. What's important is the how and why they got there. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So as I was reading this, I had kind of this weird epiphany, and I wanted to talk to you about it.
Okay.
So basically what she's saying is the characters and the situation are more important than the plot, essentially. Right? Because the how and why are more important than the what. Because the series of whats doesn't really tell you a story.
Okay.
So, what I wanted to talk to you about was spoilers.
Yes.
The essence of spoilers. Because really, if you think about spoilers, that's telling a what, right? That's not about the characters, that's not about how they got to that situation, that's literally telling a plot point.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, Harry dies at the end. Harry doesn't die at the end. That's a spoiler. Mm-hmm. But Harry Potter's been out for a while, so I think we can use this as a reference. Yeah. Like, the last movie is out, so if you didn't read the books, it's not a spoiler either. If you're mad at me, well, you should keep up to date with popular fiction. Anyway. So, is that something you would agree with? Like, in terms of, like, the how and the why are more important than the what?
Well, the problem is there are some types of media that focus that part of the what is the most intrinsic part of it. So, like, for example, detective novels.
Yeah.
You can't really read a detective novel twice and get the same result. Same kind of vein. You can't play Phoenix Wright games twice.
Right. Okay.
Because once you know the solution, well, the puzzle's ruined.
Yeah, but those usually when you're looking at mystery novels, all of the characters are flat.
Right.
They're not round characters.
Right, and that's part of the whole thing is it's because those.
Oh right, there's a thing down there.
Yeah, it's because it is focused on not the characters but the events of the story. That's the intrinsic part of it. So you can't just broad strokes say that the characters are more important than the story, because there are some stories where the story is more important than the characters.
Right.
So that's
okay. So let's take the Marvel movies.
Oh right.
Right.
I am flushed now.
Happy landings, little one. Don't. The snake is down here. Oh, there's a Jiggy. Okay, so we're only missing 2 now.
Yep.
You're gonna die.
I'm not.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it. There we go.
Are you right? Well, the thing too. Let's talk about the Marvel movies. I can't believe you went in there. Now wash your hands, filthy bat. Can't. Sink's broken.
Yeah, I can't wash my hands.
Oh wait, you can go in there. You're clean now.
Yay!
Congratulations.
I'm a clean pumpkin.
Yeah. Yay. What was I saying? Oh, so let's take the Marvel movies as an example, right? So, Infinity War has what could be argued as the biggest spoiler in Marvel movie history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
There's a lot of them. But is it a spoiler because of what happens, or is it a spoiler because we are so attached to the characters in the story? Would it be less of a spoiler if we didn't care? So
that's a good question.
Yeah. Because like if somebody's like such and such happens in, I don't know, Breaking Bad, and you hate Breaking Bad, is it really a spoiler? Because you're not going to watch it, so it's not going to be spoiled for you. So, and the thing is, you're really not going to be attached to a story long term if it's just plot, right?
Right.
Like, there's going to be some part of character involved. Like, Sherlock Holmes is a good example. People didn't like the mysteries of Sherlock Holmes because the mysteries were interesting. People liked Sherlock Holmes because they liked Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you couldn't kill off Sherlock Holmes, even though you're Arthur Conan Doyle. Like,
yeah.
That's why people got mad at him. Like,
that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess
it's hard, right?
Yeah.
It's one of the things that I've been thinking about since I read that this week.
Like I understand, some people don't like spoilers in general.
Yeah.
I
don't care.
Our dad gets upset if we spoil a sports game that he has recorded.
Yeah. Well, that's a little different.
No, I don't think so. It's still in the same vein.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's still a spoiler.
Like, we'll go to the pool hall, and if he, has a NASCAR team or whatever, and we go on Sunday, he's like, don't tell me anything about the race. It'll be on, but don't tell me.
That's just a common thing,
Yeah.
So, some people just want to...
Be surprised.
Which
is fine. Like... That's why I didn't be like, this happened in Infinity War, because that'd be a douche move. But
some people like the surprise. Other people, with some media, I'm like this. Sometimes it's kind of fun to see how they got there, kind of thing. It's like, you may know what the result is, but how did that happen?
Maybe there's a way to open the door. Like, you can, peck or something on the door and it'll open.
No.
No?
You have to just walk... You just walk in?
I think there's a section you actually haven't been in yet. Because I remember seeing a staircase you hadn't been up yet.
Maybe? I don't know.
Wait, hang on, look on the... Go to the gate.
The gate?
Yeah, go to that gate really quick.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I wonder if I can break those.
Maybe. Uh-oh.
I'm okay.
I wonder if you can kill the skeletons with the invulnerability feathers.
You can't do anything with the pumpkin?
No, I meant as Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, no, they just reassemble?
Even with the invulnerability feather?
Oh, we can try.
Because they give you an awful lot of invulnerability feathers in this level.
Yeah.
It'd be weird if you didn't... Yeah.
Speaking of which...
There are just tons laying around.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see.
Because in essence, a spoiler is spoiling something for you.
Yeah.
It's ruining it.
Yeah.
That's why it's called a spoiler. That's the entire point.
Details aside.
So, if we didn't care about the characters, is it technically a spoiler?
If you didn't care about the medium, then no, it wouldn't be a spoiler.
Because it wouldn't ruin anything.
Right.
But also, at what point is it not a spoiler anymore? Like, how old is something that it becomes not a spoiler? Because, people were getting mad at interviews with Martin Freeman because he was ruining the Hobbit movies, and I'm like, that book's been out for 50 years! At what point does this, you could probably just get on the roof and jump.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that.
So...
God damn it.
But that's the thing, right? First of all, I think, I also think spoiler culture is really just dumb. But my opinion on stories is totally different.
Yeah.
Knowing the plot does not ruin a story for me. Because it doesn't ruin the experience I have with it. With certain things, I can understand that being an issue. What is...
Yeah, I died. That's okay. We'll just have to make our way back.
The cutscene will happen.
Nah, we're good.
You gonna skip the cutscene? Can you skip the cutscene?
Yeah, you just hit start.
Banjo's gaming's in my tower. Turn it up, I need the power. Anyway, she comes out super sexy. Except she's green and it's weird.
Yeah. Except she's green and it's weird.
And then in my brain, I was like, no, Elphaba's nice. Yeah. She's screaming weird.
Sorry.
Oh, God.
But there are some stories that I do not want to be spoiled on, and there are others where I don't care.
Like, Infinity War is pretty big spoilers, all things considered. But...
I already know the ending.
Really? All of it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, every detail?
Not every detail, but a good portion of it.
Like, I knew a lot of the spoilers going into that movie, and I still cried. Like,
yeah.
It's a very emotional movie. You have to be prepared for it.
Oh, yeah.
But in some cases, spoilers can be good depending on the person you are. Because people can actually get triggered by stuff. So it's really important to be spoiled in some instances, like 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah. But that's
a good example of that.
A good example of something that you don't want to ever spoil are games like Undertale.
Yeah.
There are some media where you have to go in blind. If you don't go in blind, you don't have the same experience.
Earthbound.
I don't think Earthbound's in the same vein.
You don't think so?
And the reason is the decision making is important.
Okay.
In Undertale, as well as like Detroit Become Human.
Yes.
And
the Walking Dead games.
The Telltale games.
Yeah.
You don't want to spoil those for people because the decision making is so intrinsic to the actual medium.
Yeah.
Pick Your Own Adventure books are the same way.
I was trying to think of a movie that would be ruined. The Game is one of those. I think it has Michael Douglas in it. Memento as well. Once you know the plot of those movies, you can't watch it again.
Yeah.
But, I would argue the entire purpose of those mediums is to have that ending, right? With storytelling games, that's a little bit different. But with movies, that's essentially the entire point of the movie. Like,
let's put it this way. Another good example, anime-wise, Your Name.
Yes.
If I had known the ending of Your Name, I would not have enjoyed it as much.
Yeah.
So, by the way, that movie is amazing, and everybody should watch it. All the time.
Yeah.
It's
not
so
all the time.
Good.
Please watch other things. Wait, no. Go back. Go back.
Okay.
Go to your right.
Okay.
There's a staircase. Right there. Right there.
I've been here.
But the running shoes weren't there.
Oh! The clock tower.
Yeah.
That's where the church comes in.
Yes. Now you have to run over there. You better jump.
Oh my god, I forgot the music for this.
Oh, you do have to open the gate, because there's no way to get to that door fast enough, so you have to figure out a way to open it. Big old door is very tough. Stupid guy, it's not fast.
Okay.
I'm gonna just go.
I told you I could probably break it open. I didn't know it would be that easy.
I was like, yeah. My bad, sorry.
That's funny.
Oh my god. So we could enter the church, I was right.
We just hadn't gotten the running shoes the first time we were in here.
Yeah.
This is like super fast Banjo-Kazooie theme. I love it.
Yeah. There you go. You got it. Alright. Now you're in here. Oh shit, it's Master Hand.
Oh shit. Banjo for Smash confirmed.
Oh my god, I saw an image. Somebody was like, my god, he's been with us the whole time. And it showed a still of Master Hand from like the Super Smash Brothers Brawl or or maybe even the original.
Yeah.
And they took an eraser and erased the black on the side, and it turned into a purple sleeve, and then they zoomed out and erased all of the black, and it was Waluigi.
Oh god.
And I was like, yes! It is confirmed.
God.
Made me laugh.
Yeah, I'll take that. That's pretty good.
I probably saw it because Ray retweeted it. God damn it, Ray.
Darn. I was hoping that would change the music. That'd be cool.
Oh, I can't hear it, so.
It's an actual organ playing.
Yeah, I figured. I was gonna say something.
These pews are enormous.
Yeah. Man, I can honestly tell you why I had panic attacks in school prior to this class. I haven't taken a college level class in 4 years, right?
Yeah.
So, arguably, I've gotten my shit together.
You would hope.
Well, just, participating in this class feels different. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it other than that.
Yeah.
I'm engaged with it more. I feel comfortable, and I never felt comfortable in classes before. Like, it's
God damn it.
It's just so different.
This camera!
Right? Anyway, so, I, have to write an analysis paper every week. That's about 3 to 4 pages long.
Yeah.
And I turned in my first paper, and I was like, man, this paper sucks. And then I turned in my second paper, and I was like, man, like, I actually told the professor, like, I'm having issues writing a thesis.
Mozart plays his organ with ease, but can you follow him on the keys?
Oh. Oh man. Gotta play the black keys as well. The half step.
They all play the same note.
Oh my god, do they really?
Yes. Not bad, Bear, but now watch me. Copy this tune and amazed I'll be.
You're just doing it one at a time.
I know.
This isn't hard at all.
No. It's all black keys, though. Oh, there we go.
But, anyway.
I didn't know I was auditioning for the black keys.
Boo.
Oh, shut up.
Hiss, boo, hiss, boo.
This is annoying that it's all playing the same note. It's so annoying.
Could you imagine that being like a concert piano? They tune all the keys to the same note.
Oh, God.
And then you go and it's like. So my note changed.
Your music skills are mighty
No,
fine.
they're not.
So take this golden piece of mine.
He just likes you because you followed him around for a while.
Yeah.
And you listened to him.
He was bored. No one goes to church.
Take me to church. Oops.
Oh!
Ah,
It's a dude.
it's a bear. There you go.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I was gonna. You can fly around the room. Oh, you're still missing a jiggy.
I know. And 9 notes.
You can fly around here.
Shit.
Good job.
Shut up.
Good job. Anyway, so I told the professor this week after I turned in my thesis, or my analysis paper, that I was like, man, I'm having a really hard time coming up with a thesis. I spent an entire day trying to come up with a thesis, and the one I came up with that I ended up writing the paper about was atrocious. Like, it was just bad. And I was like, man, I'm gonna get like a low C on this paper. I got a 94.
Wow.
So,
Weird.
yeah, well, the thing is, like, I judged myself way too hard,
Yeah.
right? And I've always been that way. There's always been this need for me to be a lot better than I am. Or something along.
Aha!
Oh. That probably does something outside the world.
Yeah, it does. I hadn't seen one yet, though, so...
Oh, it's in the eye
Okay,
of the
then.
beholder.
The eye of the beholder?
She holds bees. Not the bees! Okay, get the fuck out of here. There you go. Oh no! Ah!
Ow!
Oh god. Alright, well, where are those last notes? And the last tune?
That I don't know.
Take him to church. Maybe it's in that maze area.
No, I think I scoured that place pretty well. I'll check the store here. Ow.
He fucked you up. And then he laughed at you.
Oh. I hate this game.
Why are you going in here?
Because I gotta be Pumpkin Man, I think.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because I want to be Pumpkin Man. It's been 30 minutes.
Oh, fuck. Next time we'll be a pumpkin.